and welcome to Somerville Highlander Volleyball on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders welcome one of the top teams in Massachusetts into Broome Fieldhouse as the Cambridge Rindge and Latin Falcons head next door over here to Somerville to take on the Highlanders. As the Falcons come in, they are 11-5. They are ranked number 6 in Division I. They are ranked number 9 in the Boston Globe top 20. The Highlanders come in ranked number 27 in Division II. They are 9-6 overall on this season. They are one win away for qualifying for the playoffs for the first time in the past 5 years. But of course, a difficult challenge stands in front of the Highlanders as they face off against this tough Falcons squad. In terms of the Highlanders, they started the season 7-2 in their first 9 games, and then injuries really hit the Highlanders with Adam Hill going down with injury for a while. Ozzie Marks has been out as their setter, but today Ozzie back at that setting position, and that is such a key position, like the quarterback of the team in terms of volleyball attack. And so you see number 7 out there. He's got the tape on the right hand. He is a natural left-handed player. He will be setting. So we will see how Ozzie does today dealing with that injury. He is not 100%, but is in playing setting today for the Highlanders, and that is vital, as without Ozzie setting, they have really struggled over the past 6 games, losing 4 of their last 6. As we are about to get underway, Jules Johnson will be back at the service line for the Highlanders. Keep an eye on number 6 for Cambridge. That is Eric Sue. He is their setter. As Jules gets it started out, as Sue, what a set there. Kill attempt, great touch there by Ozzie Marks. As Ozzie gets the kill on that one. An incredible set there as well for Sue, as he was able to set Goodacre, but the Highlanders able to dig that out, and a big ace there for Jules. As the Highlanders jump out to 2 service points to start this game. Of course, in volleyball, it is best 3 out of 5 sets. Each set goes to 25 points as Jules hits that one long by about a foot. Side out will go over to the Falcons. It will be 1-2 as Sue will be back at the service line. Best 3 out of 5. Each game goes to 25 points. Have to win each game by 2 points or more. And if it goes to a 5th set, that is a 15-point set. As Sue with the jumping service kisses the line as he will take the ace. Tied up here, 2-2, just underway at Broome Fieldhouse. As the Falcons come off a 4-set loss to state number 1 Brookline. Good dig there by Hill. Set there by Ozzie. Opportunity here for Torrentes, but Eli a little too far to the interior as he tried to, or to the exterior here, as he tried to miss that block from the inside as Ohanian was in there. Dug well again by Hill. Good touch there as Zach Swango able to get the kill. Swango has been excellent for the Highlanders. He's been injured as well. Had a brace on his left wrist recently, but has that cleared away. Set by Sue. Nice back set to O'Connell. Dug out by Johnson. Now the opportunity for Torrentes as Eli got it into the block, but in between the block and the netting and gets the kill. 4-3. Swango with the service. Dug out by O'Connell. Interior set there goes to Ohanian as he picks up his first kill. Ohanian, a very, very difficult inside attacker as well as a defender on the interior. As Johnson, difficult touch there, didn't get it clean. Junior Cayo unable to get it over, and it goes out. 5 serving for O'Connell. Dug out that time by Johnson. Second touch, kill attempt there by Ozzy. Now the set, normal set to Eli. That one's dug out well. Oh, very difficult there as Brennan Loud with the Loud shot for the kill. Coming in from that left side attacking slot. Loud, another one of the difficult attackers for this team. O'Connell let that one sail on him, goes out. Side out will go to the Highlanders, 5 serving 6 now as Marks back at the service line. Ozzy playing through that injury. Was able to serve effectively, left-handed service for Ozzy. Good dig there by O'Connell. Opportunity here. It's just long on Loud's kill attempt. First set tied up at 6s here. As that one goes long. Looked like O'Connell may have touched that one, but ruled that he did not. 7 serving 6. The libero, Max Milton, back at the service line. Dug out well by Hill. Chetty gets that over, but Torlenta is going to get called for the lift. Good quick reaction on the interior. I believe that was Brendan Loud again. 8 serving 6 now. Hill with the dig out. Chetty tries for the kill, but he is blocked there. Bruce Toledo. Good defense there by Toledo with the block. 9 serving 6 now. Back set, looking for Eli. Didn't quite get the elevation they wanted on that one as it gets into the net. 10 serving 6 now. Good run of service points with Max Milton at the line for the Falcons. Set for Chetty. Too long on Julian's kill attempt. 5-point lead now for the Falcons. Timeout will be taken by the Highlanders. Head coach Steve Walker going to take that timeout, trailing by 5. We'll keep it right here. Talk really quickly about what's going on here on Somerville Ed TV. Want to thank everybody again. We have gotten over 3,000 subscriptions on our YouTube channels. Thank you so very, very much. And what do you get if you're one of those 3,000 plus? Well, you get sports coverage throughout the spring. Of course, we have the volleyball here at Broome Fieldhouse. If you go over towards Dilboy Stadium, you're going to find us doing lacrosse, both boys and girls, as the girls lacrosse team well on their way to another playoff appearance this season. And then, of course, over on the diamond, we've got softball and we have baseball, as both of those teams rebuilding this year, but really some nice talent out there on the field. And the opportunity to watch that is here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you are mashing those buttons, like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for getting us to 3,000 subscriptions. It's 11 serving 6 now. Milton back at the service line. Dug out by Johnson. Back set looking for Eli. Nice block there. As Chetty now gets that over. Dug out by O'Connell. Sue with the set. Toledo looking for the kill. Blocked nicely by Chetty, but we're going to get an infraction here. FAR official calling this one. It's going to be the Highlanders' point. Actually, no, the point will go to Cambridge, as the signal was the ball was out. Not totally sure. However, point goes to Cambridge, 12 serving 6 now. As Julian Chetty with the kill attempt, dug out by O'Connell. The opportunity for Loud, dug out by Chetty that time. Nice job there. Backline kill attempt for Johnson. As Sue got a touch on it defensively, and that is sent over very nicely by Loud. Torlentis and Loud as they get a joust. Loud got the best of that one, but Chetty unable to get that kill down as it drifted on him. 13 serving 6. Tough volley there for the Highlanders. Back set looking for Torrentes. That's going to go off the block and out. The Highlanders will get the point as Eli takes that one. Torrentes now back at the service line, 7 serving 13. Highlanders need some service points here. Instead, that tips the tape, goes the wrong way. Side out right back to the Falcons as Toledo will go back to the service line. (14 serving 7 now. Johnson digs that out. Chetty. It's a second touch. This has to go over on the third, and it does. Here's some danger. Sue will be able to set. Good dig there by Ozzie. But Johnson unable to get a good look at that ball. Didn't quite get the contact he wanted on that one. Goodacre and Loud very, very difficult in the middle defensively for Cambridge right now. Toledo's jump service dug out by Hill. Back set looking for Chetty. And it was just too far out ahead of him. The distance there, he just wasn't able to get the elevation on that jump because he had to get to the ball. 16 serving 7 now. Good service there by Toledo as he picks up the ace. 17 serving 7. Toledo dug out by Johnson. Inside set there as Junior Cayo. Put a little spicy mustard on that one. Highlanders able to get the side out, 8 serving 17. Adam Hill back at the service line. Hill, a very consistent server, likes to move the ball around in his service. O'Connell, a nice dig there. As that will go out, the kill attempt from Goodacre. Just too far to the far side. 9 serving 17 now. As you watch Hill here, he sent that one down the line. He might go cross court, as he did just a little bit. And that fell victim to a Zach attack. As Zach Swango. That second touch got up near the net, and well, he took care of it there. Dug out by O'Connell. Toledo with the set now. As Chetty able to save that one. This needs to go over. Hill will send it. An opportunity here. Toledo with a back set. Sets Loud. Good dig out there by Ozzie. That one blocked from Chetty. Opportunity for Jules. Dug out by Toledo. This one will have to go over by Sue. Now Ozzie able to set Jules. That one blocked. What defense in the middle by Goodacre and Loud. I think Goodacre was able to get that block. Just a tremendous job. Side out over to the Falcons, 18 serving 10. Chetty off the block, gets the point. Good job there by Julian. That's where Julian likes it, on that right side attack when he comes driving in like that. It's a good elevation for Julian. So he's back at the service line now. Dug out by Milton. Set by Toledo. Sue will send it over on the third. Ozzie with the set. Jules into the block and out. Highlanders take the point. As the block of Goodacre that time. Not able to keep it in. Serving 18. Good service there by Chetty, dug out by O'Connell. Now the set to O'Connell. He will take that kill. Nate O'Connell, so difficult out there on that left side. Watching him during warm-ups, he gets such elevation when he attacks that from out there. Side out back over to the Falcons, 19 serving 12. Goodacre at the service line. Ozzie will set Jules. That one off the block, but it got out. Highlanders will take the point. Ohanian in the middle with the block, but it went out on the Highlanders' side. Side out goes to the Highlanders. Now Jules Johnson, 13 serving 19. Highlanders still need a good run here. Good dig there by Loud. And Ohanian gets the best of the young Swango in the middle. Now Sue back at the service line. Sue, one of the captains of this team. 20 serving 13. Good dig there by Hill. And Ozzie will send that one over. Second touch. Gets the kill. Ozzie's second kill of the match. 14 serving 20. Swango back at the service line. Highlanders need some consistent service here. And you need to win those volleys off of it. O'Connell dug well there. Great job by Chetty. O'Connell once again will get the opportunity as it came off of the pole. When the ball touches the pole, that is an infraction. Players cannot touch the net or the pole. The ball, if it touches the pole. Point will go to the team that didn't hit the pole. Sue will set. Toledo looking for the kill, and he'll take it. It's Bruce Toledo. Gets the side out for Cambridge. 21 serving 15. O'Connell back at the service line. Second touch there. This has to go over from Eli, and it does. Great block there as Kayo was right there. And into the net's going to be Sue. He's hit for the double touch. As Junior Kayo, great job on the block. Now Ozzie Marks at the service line, 16 serving 21. Good dig there, and they're able to send it over from O'Connell in the third. Now Ozzie with the set. Looking for Eli, and Torlentis takes the kill. Good job by Eli, staying airborne there, but also able to avoid the net touch. 17 serving 21. Highlanders back to within 4. Good service again by Ozzie. He'll take the ace on that one. Highlanders now cut it to a 3-point lead. 18 serving 21. Cambridge had it up to a 10-point lead at one point in this set. Another great service by Ozzie Marks for the ace. It's Max Milton trying to get the dig both of those times. Ozzie really tuning up the band back there at the service line. 19 serving 21. And that's going to hit the pole. But Ozzie with 2 aces gets the Highlanders back to within 3. Ohanian will be back at the service line. He'll give over to Max Milton. Milton was at the service line for Cambridge when they got their good run of points. He had about 7 service points in a row. But this time he's going to get that one into the net. Side out will go back to the Highlanders, trailing only by 2. As Eli Torlentis will go back to the service line. Highlanders have come storming back here in the first set. So that one dug out by O'Connell. Interior set there as Ozzie gets a dig. And the double hit is the call as Torlentis gets called for it on the back there. So Cambridge now 2 points away from taking this first set. 23 serving 20. Toledo at the service line. As that went long, I thought, but they're going to say it kissed the back line. So this is set point as Toledo has the opportunity to give the Falcons the 1-0 lead. Dug out by Hill. Set by Marks, looking for Johnson as Jules into the block, but it didn't stay in. So the Highlanders will fight off the first of the set points. Another set point here is Adam Hill back at the service line. Highlanders need Hill to run off 3 points. As O'Connell with the dig attempt. That needs to go over, and it doesn't, so he'll go ahead and take an ace on that one. Highlanders cut it to a 2-point lead. Second of the 4 set points fought off. Cambridge will take the timeout as we will take it with them. We will be back for the end of set 1 in just a moment here on Somerville Ed TV. Back at Broome Fieldhouse as number 6 ranked Cambridge in battling against the Highlanders. First set action. Cambridge burst out to a lead as they led by as much as 10. They have 2 more set points, but the Highlanders have stormed back here late and made this set very, very difficult. Adam Hill at the service line. It's dug out by O'Connell. Set by Sue. As Goodacre gets blocked. Nice job by Chetty. Goodacre will get another bite at it. That one dug out by Hill. Marks will set it. Hill sends it over on the third. Now Sue with the set. Nice interior set there, but the Highlanders take the point. As Goodacre's soft touch over. He tried to dump that one over the block. Did not get where it needed to go, and the Highlanders have fought off 3 straight set points. One more to fight off. Here's Goodacre, though. Says, I will go ahead and finish this thing, and he does. So the Highlanders able to fight off 3 straight set points, but couldn't quite close that gap totally as they lose the first set 25-23. We will be back for set 2 here on Somerville Ed TV. Back at Broome Fieldhouse on Somerville Ed TV. Highlanders volleyball action as number 6 ranked Cambridge took the first set by the score of 25-23. Highlanders trailed by 10 at one point in that set. However, they were able to battle back. They fought off 3 of 4 set points. Just were not able to close the door as Oscar Goodacre got the necessary kill for that 25-23 victory in set 1. So the Highlanders trailing 1-0. Eric Sue will be back at the service line for Cambridge as we get underway here in the second set. Teams switch sides, and we are underway as Sue's service goes long. Adam Hill, great reaction there to get out of the way of it as he was ready to dig that ball out. Realized it was going to go long and did not make any contact. Zach Swango back at the service line. Swango, a couple kills there in that first matchup, in that first set, I should say. As Sue called for the double touch there as he tried to get it back to Goodacre on the quick set. Highlanders out to the early 2-0 lead. Swango with the service. Milton with the dig. As Klum, Max Klum, number 11 into the game, another captain, co-captain with Sue on this team. And setting right now is Owen Murphy. As Klum unable to get the kill there. Nice dig on the back line as Ossendorf, Will Ossendorf is out there. And point will go to Cambridge as Eli Torlentis got into the net that time. Cambridge, a very deep team, as they've changed out some players there. Ethan Malamud will get into the game now as O'Connell goes to the bench. Owen Murphy, number 10 out there. Number 15 is Will Ossendorf. Number 11, Max Klum. As Torlentis dug out nicely by Murphy. Dug out by Johnson that time. as Ozzie tried to chase that one down. Good, tough attack there. Cambridge now ties it 2-2 here in the second set. Ozzie will set. As that went out on the kill attempt, he tried to get that down the line past the block. Wasn't able to keep it in. 3 serving 2 now. As Johnson digs it out, but on the first touch it goes over. Nice block there as Klum was blocked by Torlentes and Cayo. Now Ozzie with the set interior there for Cayo, blocked well by Goodacre. And Highlanders on that second touch. Adam Hill just didn't quite get the set that he wanted to on that one. So he was trying to drop it out wide. 4 serving 2 now. Good service by Malamud. Set by Ozzie. And Eli got that off the block of Max Klum. Point will go to the Highlanders, side out over to the Highlanders as Marks back to the service line. 3 serving 4. Ozzie had some really nice serves to help get the Highlanders back into the game. 2 aces in that first set. That one almost another ace. Ossendorf dug out there by Hill. Good dig there by Murphy as it goes over on the third touch. Now Ozzie will be able to set. Eli with the count as Torlentes sent that one down. 4. Serving 4 now as the Highlanders have tied it up. No conversation will be had here. Chair umpire with Highlander captain Ozzie Marks. Warning issued, I would say, probably on that. Eli might have been a little bit excited after that spike. So, warning issued, no card, nothing else. Highlanders keep service. It's Ozzie with the jump service. Dug out there by Milton. Ossendorf with the set. Goodacre sent that one over as he dumped it over with the two-handed touch. Didn't tune up the band on it. Instead, he just dumped it over. Was able to get the kill on it. Now Goodacre back at the service line. Jules will dig that one out. Ozzie with the set, looking for Torlentes. Good dig there by Malamud. As Ossendorf unable to get that one done. Chetty came off the block. Oh my goodness gracious. The ball was out, is the call. Chair umpire did not see it. Asked the umpire, who was the other umpire, who was 4 feet from it, and he apparently didn't see it. So point to Cambridge, 6 serving 4. As Torlentes with the block there on Ossendorf, but it goes out. Point goes to the Falcons. Seven serving 4. Goodacre getting some nice service there as Ossendorf will fire that one as Johnson's dig got near the netting. And Ossendorf said, "Thank you so much." Ossendorf, future of this team, only freshman on this squad. So that one tips the tape. Adam Hill able to get the dig. Now Chetty off the block, dug out by Malamud. Now Ossendorf dumps that one over. Hill setting Torlentes. Goodacre with the set, looking for Ossendorf. That's dug out by Chetty. Now Julian with the opportunity as he sends that one down the line. Nice kill by Julian Chetty. Five serving 8 now. Highlanders take the side out. Torlentes back at the service line. Dug out by Ossendorf, but that's right up near the net. Junior Cayo says, "I'll take that, Mr. Ossendorf." And he picks up his second kill. 6 serving 8. Highlanders looking to get back ahead in this game. Set there by Murphy. Kill attempt by Toledo. And they're going to say it went off of the Highlanders. It's amazing. Touches being seen, others not. So Toledo back at the service line now, 9 serving 7. Toledo had really nice service there in the first set. Murphy, right place, right time, near the net, takes advantage. He'll take a kill, 10 serving 6. Jules will dig that one out. Back set looking for Chetty. He touched it off the block. Nice job by Murphy as he went down to pancake it. Blocked there by Junior Cayo. As Cayo having a big game right now. A couple kills, a couple big blocks as well for Junior. Adam Hill back at the service line, 7 serving 10 now. Hill was at the line when the Highlanders dropped the first set. He was able to get 2 service points as that one rolls on the net and goes the right way for the Highlanders. Ohanian able to get that one over. Now Jules looking for the kill, dug out by Toledo. Set looking for Ossendorf as he dumps it over. Nice job there by Adam Hill as he's able to save that one. Back set looking for Ossendorf. It goes wide. Highlanders take the point, 8 serving 10. Hill was able to get 2 service points to get the Highlanders within a point of the Falcons, but then they were able to win that critical 25th point of the first set. Marks setting Chetty. Julian Chetty with the kill. Nice cross-court job there from Julian. Highlanders down by 1 now, 9 serving 10. Adam Hill tips the tape, takes the ace. 10 serving 10. As Malamud down trying to pancake it, wasn't able to. That one dug out by Malamud. Difficult set here as Ossendorf sends it over with no danger. Highlanders have the opportunity. Inside set. Zach attack. And the Highlanders lead. As Zach Swango picks up the kill, O'Connell will come into the game for the Falcons. Highlanders taking the lead, 11 serving 10. Adam Hill continuing excellent service there. Nice dig by Ossendorf as Murphy gets it over, but Hill gets it over as well in the first touch. That one, beautiful block by Swango. Hill, what a dig. This has to go over from Eli, and it does. Now this volley will be set as Murphy will be able to set up Ossendorf, but Ossendorf goes long. Highlanders take the 2-point lead, 12 serving 10. Hill with a nice run of points. Goodacre will be, or I should say Loud. Brennan Loud brought back into the game as well. O'Connell and Loud brought into the game for Cambridge. As Loud unable to get the touch that he needed on that service, Hill will take another ace. That's 3 for Adam Hill. You see what I mean about Adam Hill's service? He's able to move it around the court. He's not always going power to one location. He's fluttering that ball over sometimes, a little bit more sometimes, and he'll drop it down the line or he'll drop it short. As Ohanian was blocked there. Nice job by Torlentis on the back line. Hill able to send it over on the third. Murphy with the set. Loud looking for the kill, partially blocked by Swango, and the Highlanders able to dig it out. Julian Chetty looks for the kill, but it goes just wide as they wanted the touch by the block. No touch seen. Side out goes over to Cambridge. 11 serving 13 is Loud back now at the service line. It's Brennan Loud, dug out by Torlentes. Set for Johnson. Off the block, dug by Loud. Now the set here for O'Connell, a little bit off. He had to send it over, no danger. Johnson, dug out on the back line by Loud. Now O'Connell, watch out for him. He's very dangerous. Torlentes able to dig that one out. I think the block took a little bit of it. Chetty sent it over, no danger. O'Connell again, dug out by Eli. Nice volley going here for both teams as Johnson. Did it come off the block? No, it didn't. It went out. Cambridge takes the point. 12 serving 13. Some really nice volleys going on in this game. One of the top teams in the state is Cambridge. Highlanders meeting that challenge thus far. O'Connell blocked. Nice job there by Swango and Chetty. O'Connell will have to send it over, no danger. Now Marks setting a backline attack as Torlentes dug out that time by Milton. Johnson off the block. He'll take that as Murphy and Ohanian were there for the block. Heady play by Jules as he angled it perfectly off the block to send it out. As Sue will check back into the game. Co-captain Sue out onto the floor. Highlanders leading here in the second set, causing Cambridge to bring in their normal starters again. Sue now looking to set O'Connell. O'Connell dug out there. Hill does get it over on the third. Sue sets O'Connell again, but that'll be the Highlanders' point as O'Connell couldn't get to it. Great play there by Adam Hill as he was able to get that ball over on the third touch. 15 serving 12. Chetty at the service line. Milton will dig that. Sue sends it over on the second touch, handled by Torlentes. Now Chetty, backline kill attempt, kisses the line for the point. Highlanders now lead it by 4, 16 serving 12. Chetty back at the service line for the Highlanders. Service that time by Julian. A little bit of a miss hit here to the near side. I think he wanted to drop it near the corner. Brought it too far. 13 serving 16, side out over to Cambridge. As there's a timeout on the floor, we'll take it with them. Highlanders lead by 3, although they're only down by 1 set. They lead in the second set by 3. We'll be back here on Somerville Ed TV. Back at Broome Fieldhouse on Somerville Ed TV. Cambridge Falcons, number 9 in the Boston Globe, top 20 in the state of Massachusetts, being given everything they might want by the Highlanders right now in set 2. Highlanders lead this 16-13. Johnson kicks it off the block, dug out there on a pancake by Toledo, but they couldn't get it over on the third touch. Highlanders will take the side out, 17 serving 13. As Cambridge got out to the lead in the first set, led by as much as 10. Highlanders stormed back, had it to a 1-point game when Cambridge was able to close the door, winning the first set 25-23. Highlanders now leading this set, set 2 by 4. As that is touched over by Herrera, Fernando Herrera getting some playing time here. O'Connell, nice dig there off the block. And a double touch is going to be the call as Eric Sue called for the violation. Highlanders with the 5-point lead, 18 serving 13, as Murphy will come back into the game for Cambridge. Jules Johnson back at the service line for the Highlanders. Good jump service there. Great dig by Adam Hill. He has been phenomenal digging so far in this match. Murphy will set. O'Connell looking for the kill. He is blocked as he saves that. Swango takes the kill. As the young sophomore Zach Swango initiates another Zach attack at the net. 19 serving 13. Johnson, another nice one, dug out well by Loud. O'Connell blocked, dug out by Chetty. Now, Ozzie sent that one over, dug well by Toledo. That's around the net. That's where Zach likes to attack. Good dig on the back line by Loud. As O'Connell will send it over, no danger on the third. Ozzie turns, tries to get it over on the second touch. This has to go over, and it does. Murphy setting O'Connell. Partially blocked, Chetty will get the dig. Torlentes, dug out that time by Milton. Goes over from Loud. Set for Marks, interior to Swongo. Nice dig there by Toledo. Gets right in there, Swongo and Murphy loses the joust as he got into the net. Zach Swongo, the height advantage in that joust. He was able to take advantage of it. 20 serving 13. As Jules, some excellent service points back there for Jules Johnson. Max Klum checking back into the game for Toledo. Johnson, too long on that one as he tried to cross court into the far corner. 14 serving 20. Owen Murphy back at the service line. Marks will set. Torlentes off the block. Oh, we're going to say they were into the net. I believe they got Herrera into the net on that one, so the Highlanders take the side out. Zach Attack moves back to the service line. Swongo with the service, 21 serving 14. O'Connell with the dig, Murphy trying to get it to Klum as he hits it off the block and out. Point goes to the Falcons. So Ozzie Marks on that block attempt got into the chair. Official has to change the angle up. 15 serving 21. As O'Connell will go back to the service line. 15 serving 21, O'Connell at the service line here in the second set. Highlanders looking to even this one up. Tips the tape. Torlentes will dig it, looking for the kill. As both officials confused, we're going to redo the point. Lots of shrugs going on from our officials today. As O'Connell will have another opportunity at the service line. 15 serving 21. And O'Connell will take the ace on that one. Miscommunication for the Highlanders. 16 serving 21. O'Connell, as Eli tried the low dig that time. 17 serving 21. Cambridge cutting it back to a 4-point advantage for the Highlanders as O'Connell looking nice at the service line right now. Multiple aces as that goes long from O'Connell. Side out returns to the Highlanders as Ozzie Marks goes back to the service line. 3 points away, 3 service points away from taking this second set and tying it 1 set apiece. 22 serving 17. Marks looking for and finding another ace. As Ozzie tunes it up again. You see that left-handed jumping service, the spin he puts on it. Max Milton, the libero for the Falcons, having difficulty with it. 23 serving 17. Milton again with the dig attempt, and the point will go to the Highlanders. As Loud had to go out of bounds to play that one. 4 aces for Ozzie. Set point for the Highlanders, as they will have 7 set points coming their way. Looking to even this up 1 set apiece against the number 6 Division I team in the state. And Ozzie Marks! Oh my goodness, thought that was in. I thought that one had dropped in for Ozzie, but no. Second set point here for the Highlanders. As Oscar Goodacre back at the service line. 18 serving 24. And the Highlanders will take the second set by the score of 25-18 as they tie this one up against the Globe number 9 team in the state. One set apiece. We'll be back for third set action here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back at Broome Fieldhouse on Somerville Ed TV. About to move to the third set in this matchup between the Highlanders and the Cambridge Falcons. Falcons took game one, or set one, I should say, 25-23. Highlanders fought off 3 set points, but weren't quite able to get the fourth to tie it at 24 apiece. So the Cambridge was able to take set one. Highlanders taking set two by the score of 25-18. As the Falcons, the number 6 team in Division I, the number 9 team in the Globe, Massachusetts state rankings, getting everything they want from the Highlanders today here at Broome Fieldhouse. Highlander setter Ozzie Marks playing very, very well, as he is not fully 100%. You see his right hand taped up, still with a sprained thumb, but he has definitely been excellent. As beautiful service there by Jules Johnson. Johnson's service has been excellent. That's his second ace of the match. Johnson really was at the service line during the Highlanders' extension of their lead as Sue sets O'Connell, and O'Connell will take that kill. Quick set out there by Sue. O'Connell, number 5, so dangerous with that far left attack. Sue back at the service line now. Teams tied 1-1 here in the third set. Volleyball, of course, best 3 out of 5 sets. So critical third game here as Eli Torlentes tunes it up for his 5th kill. Side out over to the Highlanders. The Zach attack moving back to the service line. Zach Swongo, 2 serving 1. And the Zach attack will take an ace. Swongo has been excellent today. 4 kills in the match so far for the sophomore. He'll tack on an ace to that total. 3 serving 1. Dug out by Corey Kim. As the Highlanders take that point, got near the net, can't do that. 4 serving 1. As Herrera will head out. Ohanian right back into the game. Corey Kim, number 4, getting his first action of the matchup. Service comes to him, he digs it out. Sue with the set. Looking to set Klum. Nice dig there by the Highlanders as Torlentes tries it. Dug out by Sue. O'Connell, nice block there. Junior Cayo, he's been excellent defensively. Good set here for Ozzie as he gives it off to Eli, and Eli, kill number 6 for Mr. Torlentes, and the Highlanders lead by 4, 5 serving 1. Huge opportunity here for the Highlanders here in this third game of the match. Dug out nicely by O'Connell. Ohanian gets blocked there by Cayo once again. Klum dug out by Swongo. Back set looking for Chetty. He'll send it over, no danger. Sue will set. Klum will take the cross-court kill there. It's co-captain Max Klum able to get that left-handed kill. 2 serving 5 now. O'Connell back at the service line. That one hits the tape, goes the wrong way for the Falcons. Highlanders get the set, get the side out right back. 6 serving 2, Ozzie Marks back at the service line. Ozzie has been tremendous back at the service line today. 4 aces in this game for Ozzie. That's the unofficial count I have is 5, but we're gonna go with 4. As that time, that one did go long. tried to send it down the near line. On the fault, service goes over to the Falcons, side out. 3 serving 6. Ohanian back at the service line. Torlentis digs that one out. He gets the back set. Nice dig on the back by Goodacre. And sent over on the third touch by Kim. Kayo dug out well once again. That's Loud on the back. However, his dig a little too close. And Philip Nippen, number 13, getting his first action. Wasn't able to get to the ball. It was in the twilight zone. So Eli Torlentis back at the service line, 7th serving 3. Sue with the set. Plum cross court, dug out by Ozzie. Sue inside set, trying to get Nippen with that quick inside set. But he wasn't able to keep it in as he got it past the block but went out. 8 serving 3. Dug out on the back by Loud. Sue able to set Kim. He'll take that kill. His first of the match. Corey Kim tunes it up from that left wing. 4 serving 8. Max Klum with the service. Hill, a beautiful dig there. Johnson dug out well by Milton. Sent over by Kim. Hill has been tremendous with his digs today. As Julian got that one into the net. This again just didn't quite get the elevation we see so many times when he flies off that right wing attack. Loves the elevation. If it's high enough, it's a beautiful, beautiful kill. 5 serving 8 now. It's Kim looking for the kill. That's going to go long. Side out returns to the Highlanders. Adam Hill will be back at the service line. Hill has had a tremendous game. Excellent work at the service line. 3 aces for Adam. In addition to that, just a tremendous job defensively as he has dug every single thing that's come near him. Plum and Milton miscommunication, but they work it out as Kim sends it over on the third. Swungo! Inside attack by the Zach attack, and that's number 5 on the kill meter for Zach. 10 serving 5. Adam Hill. Really love Adam's service. Not a lot of spin on it, kind of knuckles around. As Kim, that left attack, got it off of the block but kept it in. 6 I should say, serving 10. It's Corey Kim back at the service line now. Kim, a sophomore for this team. And that's going to go long on Kim's service. Fault goes back over to the Highlanders. 11 serving 6. Julian Chetty back at the service line for the Highlanders. As that one drifted a little bit on Julian, Milton might have touched it. The Highlanders think he did, but no touch seen. Out is the call. 11 serving 7 is Nippen back at the service line. Dug out by Hill, but unable to be saved. As Ozzie went down to the floor to try to save that one. Wasn't able to control the second touch though. 8 serving 11, Nippen gets himself the ace. That one off the tape, goes the wrong way for the Falcons. Highlanders take the side out. 12 serving 8, Jules Johnson back at the service line. Johnson has been tremendous back there. His service really separated matters for the Highlanders in the second set that they won 25-18. Nice dig. And Loud with a loud attack from that left wing. Takes the side out right back for the Falcons. 9 serving 12. Sue back at the service line. Johnson with the dig. Ozzie sends it over, second touch. Kim able to get that. Now Loud gets that one into the net. Looked like maybe he was a little late on the jump. The ball maybe got down a little bit on him, and he wasn't able to really extend that long frame. Side out comes over to the Highlanders. Zach attack at the service line. Kim will dig it out. Inside set goes off the block and out, as Ohanian will take that one. 10 serving 13. Brennan Loud back at the service line. Johnson touched over by Ozzie. Nice job by Marks as he redirected that dig from Johnson. Marks tunes up his third kill, and he's back at the service line where he's got 4 aces. Would love to see a run here from Ozzie at the service line, as that one gets into the net and goes the wrong way. Fault goes over to the Falcons on service. Ohanian at the service line. 11 serving 14. Hill with the kill, with the dig, I should say. Chetty looking for the kill. Good dig there by Ohanian, saved by Klum. It'll have to go over from Loud, and it does. Back set, looks for Eli Torrentes, who tunes that one up. Kill number 7 for Eli. Remember, all of my statistics are unofficial. 14 serving 11. Eli goes back to the service line. 15, I should say, serving 11. That one's going to go long as it drifted on Eli a bit. Highlanders just maintaining this 4 3-point lead. Cambridge, though, so good as Max Klum back at the service line. Highlanders would love to be able to extend something here. Johnson gets that into the net. Instead, Cambridge able to tighten matters up here as Klum back to the service line. Cambridge trailing by 2, 13 serving 15. Klum with that left-handed service, tips the tape, went the right way for the Falcons. Back set for Chetty, off the block, dug out by Loud. Back set looking for Klum, and he pushes that one wide to the far side. They're going to say it was in. They're going to say that was in? That was in, apparently. So, Klum takes the kill. 1-point lead now for the Highlanders. As Chetty now off the block. Good block there. As Nippon, as well as Kim, there defensively, and Cambridge has tied this up in the third set. Klum, dug out by Eli. Cross-court set. Jules gets blocked, but able to save that. Now Chetty, dug out by Loud. Kim with the save, and it goes off the rafter, and that will be the third touch, and that's it. So the Highlanders will retake the side out and the lead. 16 serving 15. Adam Hill back at the service line. Highlanders really need some strong service here from their libero. Kim and Loud, miscommunication there. Sue forced to get into the net. Called for the double touch, 17 serving 15. Good service from Hill, dug out by Kim. Sue will set it, looking for Kim again. He sends it over, no danger. Now Ozzie with the set, interior for Swongo. Loud after the dig by Milton, nice job there. Another set here, this time looking for Jules. Comes off the block, Loud makes the dig. Sue with the set, Klum. Left-handed touch over, well dug by Chetty. Backline attack, dug out by Klum. And Johnson didn't quite get the elevation on that jump to be able to spike that down. And his kill attempt goes long. Side out back to the Falcons, 16 serving 17. Corey Kim back at the service line. As that one off the tape, went the right way for the Falcons. Good reaction, Swongo off the block of Nippon. Watch out for Loud, great block there from Chetty, and Swongo as Loud with a loud left attack gets it returned. 18 serving 16. Chetty back at the service line. Murphy back into the game. Setting for the Falcons. It's Klum with the dig. Setting Loud. Cross-court job there from Mr. Loud, and a great job by Brennan. So he was able to kiss it off the block attempt. Side out back over to the Falcons. 17 serving 18. Philip Nippon back at the service line. Marks setting Johnson here near side. Jules, he'll take that kill. And Johnson heading back to the service line as well for the Highlanders. 19 serving 17. Jules really served them to a lead that they never relinquished in the second set. He would love to do the same here for the Highlanders. As that one dug out by Lau. Murphy with the set. Oh, nice job with the interior set to Ohanian. And Eric Ohanian, he'll pick up his fourth kill. Side out returns to the Falcons as Murphy back for service. 18 serving 19. Hill with the dig. Marks will set here for Torlentes. Eli will take it. Number 8 for Eli. Zach Attack heads back to the service line. 20 serving 18. Timeout will be taken. Cambridge will take that timeout. We're going to take it with them. Exciting third set. We will have the completion here on Somerville Ed TV. Back at Broomfield House on Somerville Ed TV. Highlanders leading by 2 against the Boston Globe number 9 ranked volleyball team in the state, the Cambridge Falcons. Third set as they tied up 1 set apiece. 20 serving 18, Zach Swongo, nice service there. As Klum off the block, a nice job there by Max Klum. As he came over to that left-handed attacking position, Klum, a natural left-handed hitter as well. Able to get the kill there. 19 serving 20, Torlentes with the dig. Set back to Torlentes. And the Highlanders take the point as Murphy called for the lift. Nice adjustment there from Eli. As Eli loves to tune up the band, but he just tipped that one over, a little dump over, and now Ozzie has the opportunity here. 21 serving 19. Nice dig there for Milton. Great block by Torlentes. As Klum came in looking for the kill, and Eli said no, sir. Highlanders now with the 3-point lead, 22 serving 19. Winner of this set will take a critical 2-1 lead in the best-of-5 match. As Kayo barely touched that. I don't know whether he actually did or not. Murphy wasn't able to do anything with it. It got in that twilight zone after the dig by Brennan Loud. So the Highlanders take the 23-19 lead. They are 2 points away from taking this third set. We're going to keep it here as we talk about not only the sports that we have available for you here on Somerville Ed TV, but we have so much more available for you as well. As we are into the spring, there are spring concerts all throughout the city of Somerville at the different schools. We have those available here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, mash those buttons for us. And don't forget, of course, it's the spring. That means moving on. That means graduation. That means every single school moving on ceremony or graduation ceremony will be broadcast here on Somerville Ed TV. So make sure you have liked, shared, subscribed, mash the buttons, call the neighbors, wake the kids, or wake the neighbors and call the kids and let them know that they can check out the graduations, the moving on ceremonies, the concerts as well as Highlander Athletics here on Somerville Ed TV. Ozzie Marks back at the service line for the Highlanders as Eric Sue checks back into the game. Highlanders 2 points away from taking a 2-1 lead in this best-of-5 match. As that is an ace by Ozzie Marks. That is number 5 for Ozzie in terms of aces. Set point here for the Highlanders. They've got 5 of them coming. That one dug out well by Loud. Sue, interior set. Nice block by Kayo. Now Chetty, dug out well by Loud. Sue setting that one up. Nippin, nice job. Or Ossendorf, I should say, dug out well by Ozzie. And there it is, as Torrentes will give the Highlanders a 2-1 lead. They take the third set by the score of 25-19. Highlanders leading this one 2-1, 1 set away from a victory over the number 9 team in the state. We'll be back for 4th set action here on Somerville EdTV. Back on Somerville EdTV at Broome Fieldhouse here. Todd Harmon as the Highlanders leading the Falcons of Cambridge by the score of 2-1. Highlanders 1 set away from upsetting the 6th-ranked team in Division I, the number 9 team in the state of Massachusetts, according to the Boston Globe Top 20. Highlanders, they are the number 27 team in Division II. They have been ranked as high as number 15 throughout this season, but they have stumbled recently with their setter Ozzie Marks injured over the last 6 games. They have tumbled down to number 27, losing 4 of those 6. They can qualify, though, for the playoffs today with this victory if they are able to beat Cambridge. As Hill saves that one, set went a little long. Interior set dug out well by Adam Hill. Torrentes, he'll dump that one over. Sue. The set this time by Milton. And Klum sends that one long. Highlanders take the first set, take the first point of the 3rd set. Or 4th set. I'm so excited, I've lost my numbers. Zach Swongo at the service line. Zach has had a tremendous game so far. 5 kills, also an ace. 1 serving nil. As Sue will set that one, O'Connell sends it over. No danger there as Torrentes. He will dump that one over. Sue's pancake attempt comes up empty, and the Highlanders lead 2-0. Highlanders lost set 1 by the score of 25-23. As Zach hits that one wide here to the near side. Fault side out goes over to Cambridge as O'Connell will be back at the service line. Highlanders lost that first set 25-23. Took the second set 25-18. Took the third 25-19. As Marks looks for the kill attempt on the second touch. Handled well by Cambridge that time. Interior set to Junior Kayo. And that inside set gives Kayo his 3rd kill of the game. As the sophomore Junior Kayo has been tremendous. Defensively, he has probably, I think, 3 or 4 tremendous blocks in addition to his multiple kills. Ozzie now back at the service line. He's got 5 aces in this game. Loud off the block attempt of Kayo. Set now, back set, looking for Chetty. O'Connell will dig that one. Sue, the interior set, looking for Ohanian, and Ohanian will take the kill as he picks up his 5th kill of the game. You can see Cambridge now looking to work more of an interior attack as their wide attacks. Highlanders have been able to block quite a few of them. Ohanian looking for the ace, dug out well by Adam Hill. He's been tremendous digging today. It's Chetty. Little dump over there. Sue able to handle it. Loud now looking for the left side attack. That goes long. Highlanders will take the side out. 4 serving 2. Eli back at the service line. There's O'Connell. He'll dig that one out. Klum, cross-court kill from Klum. Picks up his third of the game. And Max Klum back at the service line now. He's got that funky left-handed service. Highlanders have had a hard time getting a fix on it. As you see there, Klum picks up the ace. Hill has been tremendous digging for the Highlanders today. Just couldn't quite get a fix on that. 4 serving 4 now. Chetty now looking for the kill. Going cross court on that one, but it goes wide. So the Falcons take the lead here in the 4th set. 5 serving 4. That time dug out by Hill. And Kayo, nice dig there by Klum. Sue will send that one over. Set for Johnson. Good dig there. Sue, I believe, got the hand down on it. Again, back set, this time looking for Chetty. Didn't quite have the elevation. Julian adjusted well. Loud gets into the net, didn't he? Yes, he did. His touch was out anyway, I do believe. So the indication from the official was out. Side out to the Highlanders. Adam Hill at the service line, tips the tape, goes the wrong way for the Highlanders. Side out right back to the Falcons, 6 serving 5. Third set was very similar in terms of back and forth. Side out one way and then the other. As the Highlanders got about a 3-point lead in that third set, and then were able to extend in crunch time to win by 6. They just maintained that 3-point lead throughout after they were able to get it. Thus far in this game, neither team able to really extend service points at a premium, as Chetty sent that one long, 7 serving 6. Oscar Goodacre with the service, dug out by Torlentes. As Ozzie tried to get that over on the second touch, a little dump action there by Ozzie. Goes wide to the near side here. 8 serving 6. Ozzie will set Jules. Johnson dug out there nicely by Goodacre. Now O'Connell, the kill attempt. Dug out well by Eli on the back line. Chetty, backline kill attempt. Dug out by Goodacre, but it gets into the twilight zone. Nice send there by Ohanian. Zach Swongo into the corner as the Zach attack continues. He's got 6 kills today. Side out back to the Highlanders, 7 serving 8. Jules Johnson back at the service line. Johnson's service has been tremendous today. Mishit that one a little bit, but dropped it right in front of O'Connell. So I'll say he mishit it. It sounded like it, but I'll tell you what, it was a beautiful service and caught O'Connell off balance and got the ace. 8 serving 8 now. Johnson dug out that time by Klum. Sue with the set to O'Connell. Got that one into the block of Marks and Swongo. Side out goes over to the Falcons. 9 serving 8. Sue back at the service line. Johnson, nice dig there on Sue. As Eli into the block and out. That's the point for the Highlanders. As Torlentes tunes it up again. 9 serving 9. Back and forth we go. Highlanders with the 2-1 lead. A victory in this set will give them the match. As Swongo back at the service line. Sue, interior set. Great job by Kayo once again as he blocks it. This is up near the net opportunity here. It's Torlentes off the block, dug out by Sue. Now O'Connell. Beautiful block there by Eli Torlentes. As O'Connell off that wide attack meets the block of Torlentes. 10 serving 9 now. Highlanders have taken the lead. Swanga gets another shot at the service line. That's going to get into the net for Zach. Side out right back over to the Falcons, 10 serving 10. As Nate O'Connell heads back to the service line. O'Connell has a couple aces in this game. Jules looking to dig that one. This needs to go over from Kayo, and it does. Is it in? Yes, O'Connell plays it. Sue will set. Klum looking for the kill, and Klum will take that kill. As Klum tunes it up from the far side. 4 kills in the game for Max Klum. 11 serving 10. O'Connell sails that one. Side out returns to the Highlanders, 11 serving 11. Ozzie Marks will head back to the service line. Ozzie, 5 aces in this match so far. Highlanders really could use a nice run from Ozzie here. Nice service there, dug out well. Opportunity for Loud as he put that one right on the line. Great kill there by Brennan Loud. Side out right back to the Falcons. Eric Ohanian back at the service line, 12 serving 11. So Ohanian jump service there, dug out by Torlentes. Twilight zone situation, but Loud reached over. Violation on Loud. Side out returns to the Highlanders, 12 serving 12. It's Torlentes back at the service line. O'Connell will dig it. Sue will set. Back set looking for Klum. And Marks unable to get the clean dig on that one. Trying to dig with one hand. Still dealing with that sprained thumb. Very, very difficult for Ozzie. Now Klum at the service line. That left-handed service. Great dig by Adam. The block there as Sue got the best of Johnson. 14 serving 12. Cambridge now with a 2-point lead. Klum as Torlentes tries for the dig. Miss hit on that one. Klum will take the ace. His third of the match. 3-point lead has built up now for the Falcons. And that one down the line. Torlentes unable to deal with that one. We have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. Highlanders down 4, 16-12 in the 4th set. They lead 2-1 here on Somerville Ed TV. Back on Somerville Ed TV. Cambridge leading this 4th set, 16-12. Highlanders leading the match 2-1. As Sue here will set. Loud, dug out by Hill. Great job by Adam. Now Johnson has the opportunity, sends that over, dug out by O'Connell. Loud again as he will get that one for the kill. Brennan Loud really can tune up that band loudly. 17 serving 12 now as Cambridge taking a commanding lead here by 5. Chetty off the block and the double touch or the lift. The lift is the call. Nice job there by Julian Chetty. The Highlanders get the side out back. 13 serving 17. Adam Hill at the service line. Good service there. Loud will dig it. Sue interior set. As Goodacre got blocked on that one. Loud's kill attempt tried to go cross court, keeping it close to the net, keeping it away from Adam Hill. And that was out. 14 serving 17. Timeout taken on the floor. We're going to keep it right here for a moment. We're going to talk about what's going on here in this matchup between these two really, really good teams. It's been a great game of volleyball so far, a great match as the number 6 team in Division I has come in. They come off a loss, a 4-set loss to the number 1 team in the state as they lost to Brookline in their last matchup. So they, of course, are looking to tune up for the playoffs. They have 4 more games remaining in their season actually 3 more games after today remaining in their season. Highlanders looking to qualify for the playoffs still as they've dropped from number 15 in Division II down to number 27 in Division II by losing 4 of their last 6. But they have Ozzie Marks back healthy. Their setter is back healthy. They need a win today or in their remaining 4 games after today to get into the playoffs. That'll be the first appearance for the Highlanders into the playoffs in well over 5 years in boys volleyball. So a lot on the line here. Highlanders leading this one 2-1, but trailing here in the 4th set. 14 serving 17. Adam Hill back at the service line. Sue setting loud. And Loud makes the loud noise and gets the kill. 18 serving 14 now is Brennan Loud back at the service line. Torrentes, nice dig there. Interior set, looking for the Zach attack. This has to go over from Loud, and it will. Nice job, Chetty. Touched up by Ozzie, but he didn't quite touch it where Zach could get the attack upon it. So 19 serving 14. Is Loud still at the service line. Johnson digs that one out. Chetty. Cross court kill attempt dug out by Plum. That is Nate O'Connell. He is so dangerous with that left wing attack. 20 serving 14. Loud dug out by Torrentes. Ozzie gets it over second touch. Nice touch there by Ozzie. Sue set up for the kill. He'll take it. As Eric Sue, normally the setter out there, gets his own kill. 21 serving 14. As Cambridge looking to take this into a 5th set. If it goes to a 5th set, is Ozzie touching that over, he's going to get called for the lift. If this does go to a 5th set, that 5th set will be a 15-point set. As Torrentes digs that one out, 22 serving 14. Highlanders need to get service back here. Sue trying to get over there, just couldn't quite get to it. Highlanders will get service. Chetty will go back to the line. Highlanders down by 7 here, 15 serving 22. As Cambridge looks to take this to a 5th set. Dug out by O'Connell. Sue will dump that over on the second touch. Good strategic move there by Eric Sue as he gets the point and side out for Cambridge. 23 serving 15. As Goodacre set by Ozzie to Swongo, the Zach attack. 7 kills for Zach. That interior set to Swongo has been very effective for the Highlanders. 16 serving 23. Jules Johnson at the service line. Highlanders need a run here from Jules. They don't get it. The fault into the net. Set points aplenty here for the Falcons, as they have 8 of them coming to them. Sue at the service line. Set point number 1. And Sue takes the ace for the set, his second of the match, and we have a 5-setter here, folks, as Cambridge takes the 4th set by the score of 25-16. That will move us to a 5th set. We will be back with that 5th set here on Somerville Ed TV. back at Broome Fieldhouse here on Somerville Ed TV. We have a 5-set match between the Falcons and the Highlanders. So the Falcons took the first set 25-23. Highlanders took the second set 25-18. The third set 25-19. Falcons able to take the fourth set 25-16. And so we will have a 15-point fifth set to determine the winner of this match, as Eric Sue will get things underway. Torlentes off the block and out as Klum and Ohanian were there for the block but couldn't control it. Highlanders will take the side out and take the initial advantage. Falcons, 3 wins, 2 losses in 5-set matches. Highlanders, 1 win, 2 losses in their 5-set matches so far this year. O'Connell off the block. Torlentes and Cayo unable to control that block attempt. Side out returns to the Falcons. O'Connell back at the service line. Highlanders so much to play for today. The opportunity is Torlentes, a little dump over there. Now Loud, the opportunity, gets it off the block. Chetty with the dig. Hill will set this. Marks looks to kill. That gets off the block, but unable to find a third touch for the Highlanders as Chetty got a second. Side out, service, or I should say service stays with the Falcons, 2 serving 1. Highlanders can qualify for the playoffs for the first time since I believe 2018 with a victory today, earning their 10th of the season. Nate O'Connell at the service line. Another ace for him. That's 3 in the match. 3 serving 1 now. Torlentes able to get that through the block attempt of Ohanian and Klum. As Torlentes, 10 kills for Eli today, 2 serving 3. There's Ozzie Marks back at the service line. Marks, good service there, dug out well by Milton. As Klum dug out by Ozzie. Now the set opportunity here for Chetty. Jump bar, joust I should say, won by Cambridge. Ohanian set by Sue. Loud, partially blocked. Nice job by Cayo and Chetty. As Torlentes gets that over, O'Connell digs it out. And Ohanian's interior kill attempt goes long. As Ohanian has been deadly in that interior middle killing. He's got 10 kills from that position, but hit that one long. Highlanders have tied it up, 3 serving 3. Marks, that one's dug out by Loud. Sue to Klum, and Klum gets it off the block attempt of Junior Cayo. A little bit of a timing change, I think, for Klum. Doesn't really extend his arm. I think it threw Cayo off a little bit on that. Junior's had a tremendous game defensively, though, for the Highlanders. 4 serving 3, Ohanian with the service. Hill digging that, but dug it with the miss hit. So Ohanian picks up the ace, 5 serving 3. Remember, a 15-point game here in the 5th set. Must win by 2. Don't want to fall behind by very much. As Torlentes gets blocked there, Cayo will dig it out. Set over for Chetty, and Chetty will take the kill. As Julian gets his 4th kill of the match. 4 serving 5, Torlentes back at the service line for the Highlanders. That from Eli. A little bit of a miss hit on the service, goes wide to the far side, 6 serving 4. As Max Klum goes back to the service line. Klum has been the most effective server for Cambridge today. That left-handed service has really caused the Highlanders trouble. As Cayo set quickly by Ozzie on the interior, hit that one wide. 7 serving 4. Stamina might have something to do with Cambridge getting this lead here in the 5th set as Cambridge has played all 14 players on their roster. As the miscommunication there for the Highlanders, we will switch sides as the 8th point has been reached. Cambridge leading this one 8-4. Highlanders have kept with their same rotation of 7 players throughout this match, as it has been Adam Hill, Junior Cayo, Ozzie Marks, Julian Chetty, Eli Torlentes, Zach Swango, and Jules Johnson the entire way for the Highlanders. Cambridge, on the other hand, they've gotten everybody on their roster, all 14 players have gotten some playing time. And so the opportunity for Cambridge to get that rest might be what we're seeing here as they built this 4-point lead, doubling up the Highlanders, leading 8-4. Critical 5th set. Winner of this set will win this match. Highlanders have given the Falcons, the number 9 team in the Boston Globe rankings in the state of Massachusetts, the number 6 team in Division I, definite state contenders, state championship contenders in the Falcons. The Highlanders have given them everything they could ask for today, as they started off falling behind in the 1st set, battled back, made that 1st set really tight, fought off 3 different set points, but couldn't close out that last one. As they lost that 1st set by 2 points, took the next 2 sets, and then I think maybe a little bit of tiredness has creeped in here for the Highlanders, losing that 4th set 25-16, now trailing by 4 in the 5th. Johnson. Marks will set that, but nobody is there for it. Miscommunication again for the Highlanders. 5-point lead for the Falcons. 9 serving 4. As Klum continues his tremendous service. Marks back set looking for Chetty. Rolls it along the net. And who got into the net? Cambridge into the net. Brennan Loud is who is called for being into the net. Kelly Leary, head coach for Falcons, wanted an explanation. Highlanders get the side out, 5 serving 9. Adam Hill at the service line. Back set. Really nice quick set there to Oscar Goodacre as he picks up the kill. Side out right back to Cambridge as Loud back at the service line, 10 serving 5. Marks with the set, looking for Johnson. Johnson off the block, but they couldn't control it as Goodacre wasn't able to keep it in. Highlanders will take the side out, 6 serving 10. They trailed by as much as 10 in the 1st set. They have come back from deficits in this match against the Falcons. Chetty back at the service line. Dug out by Milton. Set by Sue O'Connell. So dangerous out there. As he picks up the kill once again from that left attacking position. 11 serving 6. Goodacre with the service here for Cambridge. Dug out by Torlentes. Inside set for Zach Swango. But this time, Eric Ohanian was there and ready. As Ohanian, a tremendous block there. 6-12 is the Cambridge lead. They are 3 points away from taking this match, as we will have those 3 points for you in just a moment here on Somerville Ed TV. Back at Broome Fieldhouse on Somerville Ed TV. 5th set action. Cambridge 3 points away from taking this match. Highlanders have given the number 9 team in the state everything they could ask for, though, as Oscar Goodacre dug out there by Torlentes. Chetty. Johnson will get it over on the 3rd touch, no danger. Sue setting O'Connell, so dangerous. Good reaction by Swango, but it goes out. As O'Connell has been so strong with those left wing attacks, this time doesn't tune up the band and gets the point. That one's long by Goodacre, but no, they're gonna say it was in. Looked for all the world like it was long. However, the ace for Goodacre sets up match point. plenty of match points coming here for the Falcons as they look to close this match out in 5 sets. Goodacre puts that one into the net. Highlanders have fought off the first of 8 set points. Jules Johnson will be back at the service line. He needs to run off 7 straight service points for the Highlanders to stay alive in this match. Match point number 2. Dug out by O'Connell. Sue with the set, looking back to O'Connell, and that will do it as Nate O'Connell gets the kill. And the Falcons take the 5th set by the score of 15-7. Highlanders will drop to 9-7 on the season. Falcons improve to 12-5 as they are well on their way to compete for the state championship in Division I. Highlanders still 1 win away from getting into the playoffs in Division II as they drop down to number 27, getting close to that 32 line. However, winnable games coming up for the Highlanders. They've got Lynn Classical tomorrow. They've got Everett coming up. They also have Chelsea coming up. Chelsea, bottom feeder in the GBL. Opportunity for the Highlanders to get that 10th victory. So those opportunities are out there for the Highlanders in their final 4 games. But that's going to do it for us here from Broome Fieldhouse. Got to shout out the Highlanders for a tremendous performance. So Ozzie Marks not at 100%, setting for the Highlanders. He had a great match. He had 5 aces. I say 6 unofficially, but that's neither here nor there. Julian Chetty, an excellent match from Julian as well. Eli Torlentes, double-digit kills. Zach Swango, the Zach attack was tremendous with that inside defense as well as the attack. Jules Johnson, his service was tremendous today as well as his attack. And got a shout out as well, Junior Cayo, great job defensively. And Adam Hill, phenomenal job from the libero with those digs, kept a lot of points alive for some great volleys between these 2 really, really good teams. Had the opportunity to see some great volleyball today. I hope you enjoyed it at home. Thank you so very much for watching it. Thank you very much, Bill Trudell on camera, Joe Constantine on direction. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Boys Volleyball on Somerville EdTV.